Whoa! We're live.
You guys are live and it's Friday.
Oh, Friday night, finally.
Friday night, finally.
That's right. I'm Tom.
I'm Diana.
And she hates games. And tonight, we're going to be playing Queen Elizabeth.
Oh,
no!
You stole my joke. Poor
That's
Queen Elizabeth.
Catherine, the Tsarina of the cities of the Tsarinas of the crazy lady. There's
What?
resources and all kinds of things she's going to hate. Roll the intro!
Whoa! You guys, our dog wants to go out and she's scratching on the door.
Crazy. And we have a broken camera, so there's all sorts of this night
please
is crazy.
Send all your money to she hates games at gmail.com.
Whoa, Redhead's here.
Whoa, I have to be at work at 5. No.
Hey, well, this game only plays 30 minutes, so you should just stay up just another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess while he's here, we should run.
Isn't that what cocaine is for? Red Hood, or what is
cocaine? That? Red Hood is for cocaine. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what staying up all night and watching games and then
Mike Warner's here.
Not getting
Steph's
sleep.
here.
Whoa, everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
Good night, Red Hood. Well, it's time to go. Oh, you're welcome. Okay.
Oh, Mike says he's here to learn. Well, let's see if I can teach this game. Okay, for you. Okay. But first, we have flavor text, and here it is. It is the year 1762.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Recently, after a coup d'etat, Catherine the Great was proclaimed the new Tsarina when Peter III had to abdicate. You take on the roles of counselors trying to win Catherine's favor so that she will appoint you as the most important person of a trust to be at her side at the end of the game. The possibilities are many. You can focus on the expansion of the empire. Opt for martial orientation.
Yeah, okay.
Engage in the booming trade in goods or set your mind on the arts. By the end, Catherine will decide who impressed her the most.
They're going to set your mind on fire.
Well, you heard trade goods. You know what that means.
What does that mean? Resources.
That means resources to collect.
Resources in 1762. What was it? Cotton and lint and flint? And...
Well, apparently it was caviar and wheat and...
delicious.
Bear pelts, because they're Russian
1762 wasn't like 662 like what am I thinking, right?
Oh yes, my alien shirt is just an alien shirt.
It's the best alien shirt because I got her for him.
That's right.
She's the kitty.
It's a Calvin and Hobbes alien shirt. All right, so I guess you want to learn how to play this game.
I sure do. Unless you tell me to. Well, you guys, our dog still wants out. But Mike Warner wants to learn. Oh, she's tapping really hard. Right. You teach the people.
Teach the people.
Good luck, everyone.
All right. So here's what it is. It's basically a card game. And this game has a couple of different things that we're going to do. First, again, this is the only camera that we have tonight. So I'm going to do the old show you the cards up close.
It's like close-up magic, like Steph does.
That's right. It's Steph's close-up magic. So you'll notice there are 3 colors of cards: a gold color, a blue color, and a red color, and they match the gold, blue, and green color of the board. So each one of these represents like a influence in the region on the board of Russia. I guess this is Catherine the Great era Russia, and what you're going to be doing in this game is getting sweet creamery victory points. And how do we do that? Well, there's a couple of different ways to do it. Yeah, sorry I said red. I meant green. So green, blue, and yellow. I had something else on the mind.
You got what?
So there's only 3 regions. There's only 3 colors. So that means your colors are going to come up. You're going to have lots of options, lots of choices of what you can do. Every one of these cards has a top portion and a bottom portion. And the top portion is going to be kind of symbology. Think of it like terraforming Mars, where it's like symbols that you can collect to do stuff. And then on the bottom of the card is the actual action that you're going to take when you activate the card. So, for example, this card. Is this going to work? Yeah. It gives me a cannon and a horseshoe and a book symbol. And it also says, as an action, if I have any book symbols in my top row, well, this card has a book symbol, then as many times as I want, anytime you see a black arrow that it doesn't have any number in it, that means infinite times. So as many books as you have, you can draw an extra card for books that you have. And then this also says if you have 3 cannons in your top row, like this is 1 cannon right here, then you will get to go up on the favor track. And I'm going to make it smaller.
Sure.
Which is this track right here, which is, we want to go up this track to get favor with Catherine. And when we get favor with Catherine, 3 things happen. The first is...
sex? Oh, no, wait.
You wish.
Aha! Okay.
The first is there's 3 numbers on each one of these lines. The number on the left represents our hand size limit.
Whoa.
So there's going to be so many cards we can hold in our hand. And during the game, we'll get more cards. But if you don't have a hand size limit to keep those cards, then you're not going to be able to keep them and use them later.
Right.
The middle row is victory points that you'll get during the mid-game scoring phases. There's 3 eras or ages that we're going to be playing through, and at the end of each age, you're going to get victory points based on the number of where you are on the favor track. And then finally, at the end of the game, we're going to be placing little houses and things out here on these cities. And during mid-game scoring, you're going to get victory points for as many houses that you have on the cities, plus if you have any extra points from the board. But at the end of the game, at the end of all 3 ages, you're going to get points for as many houses that you have consecutive or touching via a road times the last number on the favor track. Okay. So if I'm on this spot on the favor track, I have 2 times 3 would be 6 points I'd get at the end of the game. But if I cranked this all the way up to here, I could get 4. And then let's say maybe I did this and I did this. Whoa, I could get 4 times 5, which would be 20 points. Whoa, that'd be crazy, right? So you're going to want to think about getting little houses out on this area. You're going to want to think about getting up this favor track so you can get more victory points for the favor track. And then finally, what are all these goods that are out here?
What are all these goods?
Well, the goods do 2 things. First, so whenever you build a house on one of these spots, you can take one of these goods tokens. And you'll also get kind of goods on the cards as you build a top row of cards. And but the only way you can complete your end game scoring bonus card is if you actually collect these tokens. And you need to have at least 5 tokens to get 5 points. 6 tokens to get 8 points, or 7 tokens to get 12 points. So this is also another kind of chasing an end game goal. So during the game, you're going to want to collect these tokens. And the only place to get these tokens is by building buildings on the areas that have the tokens that you want. So you're going to want to build buildings because they give you points in mid-game scoring. You're going to want to build buildings because they give you the most connected buildings will give you a bonus. And you'll also want to build buildings because that gets you resources that can go towards your end game bonus.
Yes.
Now, the cool part about this game is that, and we'll kind of show you as we play, but basically, oh, hey, Jason's here.
Whoa, Wolfenfire's here. Whoa.
But basically what's going to happen is we're going to be placing these cards kind of in an active, what we call the active row. I forget the terminology they use. So there's cards that on the top row, these are the cards that you could actually use the actions on. And then you're going to play cards below them of the same color. If you play a card of the same color, that's how you activate the card on top. So there's a constant Sophie's choice of, oh, I want to use the action on this card, but I really want to use this action better. But to activate this, I need a green, and this is the only green on my hand. So let me use this to activate this card. But now I can't ever use this card again. It's going to go away. So there's a lot of cool decisions to be made in the way that happens, and you'll see how it goes when we play the game.
Much similar to Sophie's Choice, the movie, where she must choose.
That's right. We call it Catherine's Choice.
Yep.
Yeah. So then the cool part is they have this really cool little turn thing here that shows us on our turn we're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to place 2 cards. We're going to activate a card, and then we're going to do the actions on the cards we activated, and then we're going to go to the next round. And at the end of every age, you're going to count up who has the most cannons, who has the most books, and you're going to get points for whatever you have here in the city. So you always want to keep an eye on the cannons and the books, because whoever has the most cannons is going to get a bunch of victory points. So you're going to get 4 victory points. But whoever has the most books, you get you could put a building out here for free anywhere you want in the city. You get to build a building for free. They're
rewarding you for knowledge and education, not cannons, not violence, not anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Pshaw.
So we're both going to start with 6 cards. 1, 2, 3.
I must be starting with 6 cards and a Bud Light.
5, 6, 6. This is my Bud Light.
Thank you, because this is my something and something. Oh. Steph, did you go see Jaws like I told you to? Anyway, okay, 6 cards.
Anyway.
The dog is back where she belongs.
Oh, you
good luck
put
to
her in
us.
the cage?
I did. In the cage. We don't put our dog in a cage, by the way. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So that's it. So we're basically going to be playing these cards. As soon as we get to 7 cards in our row, that's the end of an age. And we're going to do 3 ages, and that's the end of the game. And we're going to score in between ages. We're going to score at the end of the game. And it's probably better to just show you how it goes. So are you ready to play this game?
I am. What? Whoa, I just like to wear my cheaters. Right, 3D was good.
Yeah,
Jaws, yes.
We saw IMAX, but we couldn't get 3D.
Yeah, we couldn't get 3D as the TED recommended in the Discord. Whoa, everyone's here. It's so nice. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Are you ready to, let Zard tell you if she favors you or not?
I hope I can get favor.
Whoa.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk everybody through my hand, because what we're going to do is, I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge of my thought process here. Just help.
Red Hood's still here. I know, -1 point. I know, not really. Go to sleep. Are you supposed to be sleeping?
All right. So what I'm going to do with this starting hand is I'm going to pick 3 of these cards to place in the active row on top that are cards that I could potentially trigger their actions, and cards that I'm getting credit for whatever's on the top row. And then whatever's left in my hand, in future rounds, we're going to choose 1 card to add to the top row and 1 card to do on the bottom row to activate one of the cards that are out on the field. So what I want to find out is, of these cards, what do I really want to do? What's my strategy? Well, there's a couple of different things that I want to think about. First, I definitely want to think about cannons. Getting cannons in my top row, because whoever has the most cannons in your top row at the end of the age is going to get 4 victory points. So that's pretty sweet.
Nick Cannon.
So these cards that have cannons on the top are really kind of cool. Also books. I would love to have a card with books, because the most books gets a free placement of a city. So I definitely would like to get some books. Also, then I start looking at the actions on the bottom. So this one, if I activate this card, I get 3 victory points straight up. And then if I discard another card, I could get another 4. So if I get, this is 7 victory points right here if I play this card. I'm feeling pretty good that I get a book and I can activate victory points. That's a big contender for staying on my top 3 pile. Some of the other stuff here is that this one will get me 2 victory points for every book I have in my top row. So I already have 1 book in my top row if I keep this lady. So if I do this, I'll have 2 cannons. It puts me in the cannon race. And if I ever activate this card, I know for sure I'm getting 2 victory points. And if I discard a card, I can go up on the favor track. So that's actually looking pretty good also. And also what I like to do on the top row is try to keep the colors different. So that way I can be sure I can activate them. Because if I did all of my blue cards, for instance, out of my hand, now there's no way I can activate any of these cards until I get new cards from my card draw. But the cards I have in my hand cannot activate any of these cards because they're not the same color. So I'll want to think through that.
You could still put at
the beginning of every round, we're going to draw 2 new cards. So you're going to get 2 new cards from the deck at the top of the round. So if I did this, I could just pray to God I get blues when I draw my 2 cards, and then I'll be able to activate these. But if I don't draw any blues, I'm screwed. I'll never be able to activate these 2 cards.
But you could still put wrong colored cards under, couldn't you?
You can, but then you don't get to do the action.
Sure.
Yeah, you can just, you're just dumping the card.
Yeah, like I'm screwed up. Yeah.
Yep. The other thing is there are these special cards that are city cards. And this is how you build buildings. The action of this card is to put a building in one of these 3 locations. And building buildings is pretty sweet because we want to get stuff out there to get maximum victory points. So, yeah, I think I want to have this one out on my top row as well. So I think that's kind of what I'm thinking for my top row. Then I can, some of these might turn into top row later if I want, but at least I have cards now. I could activate every one of these cards just from what I have in my hand now, and we'll see what I go. But I mean, this one is also tempting too, because you can go 2 up the favor track, 1 time only, but all I have to do is discard a card and I can go up 2 up the favor track. And going up the favor track is going to be great because it increases our hand limit. Because right now we only have a 3-level hand limit. So I might be more incented to go up the favor track instead of getting victory points for books.
Oh no,
so
lots
maybe
of decisions.
I'll do it like that way.
Lots of decisions.
All right.
We played this one time on off camera already, and that's why Tom's all about the favor track, because someone figured out the favor track.
Well, there's another strategy though that I just figured out.
What?
That if you anytime during the game, if you have to draw cards and you're above the hand limit, you get a victory point for every card you have to draw. So if I had to draw like 4 cards, I have a card that says, any of these cards, like this card says for every wheat and horseshoe I have in my top row, as many times as I want, as many of these that I want, I can draw 2. So just this one card, if I activated it, I'm going to draw 2 cards. But right now I have 3 cards in my hand. If I draw 2 cards right now, I can't put them in my hand. So that actually is going to be victory points. I'll get 2 victory points for it. So that's actually another strategy to get victory points, is just keep your hand limit low and get lots of cards that you can draw cards with, and maybe see how that goes. But I don't know how that works. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what
happens.
But
I think ultimately, if you want to go for the end game connected buildings times number, you definitely want to get that favor track cranked up, because it is called Catherine after all. It
is called Catherine.
And you want to get that favor.
Yeah. You want to get the favor. Best is here also. It is a hot Friday night. Everyone's got plans with us. That's amazing. Thanks, you guys.
All right. So now
Thanks,
you get to
people.
We're gonna put you're gonna put your 3 cards out for everyone to see right now.
Whoa, okay. You know what?
These are your starting 3
Here's
cards.
what I did. I'll tell you. Book it, Dano. That's what I'm doing. Ask me if I care. Ask me. Get this out of my way. Okay, so this is your top 3, and we place these like this, and then we do face down something.
This is just your starting. So this is your starting row, and this is your starting hand.
Oh, is everyone?
All right. Okay. And now we get to start the game. So we're going to start round 1. We each draw 2 cards. So there's a card for you, and a card for me, and a card for you, and a card for me.
Hey.
All right. All right. Now the second thing we're going to do is we're each going to choose 1 card to put to extend our top row by 1 space, and then 1 card on the bottom to activate one of these 3 cards.
Okay. And it's face down, right?
Face down. Yep. Just so we can't see what each other are doing until we reveal.
I crack myself up, you guys.
Oh, man.
You guys, holy but junkies. I have cracked myself up.
I think I'm going to do that. And I think so. She knows I'm probably going to activate this card now because I put the activation card down here.
Sure. Yeah. And, oh, yes.
Yes. And then I'm going to do that there. Maybe.
Yes.
See what happens.
And yes.
Well, Beth says he might play this tonight.
Whoa, fun. You have it already. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, 1, 2, 3, reveal. We reveal our cards. Step C is reveal your cards. Now, what I like to do also is, this is normally done simultaneously.
Right.
But sometimes there'll be cards out here keep growing, and it's hard to tell which is your active card. So I always keep it face down until I'm actually going to activate it.
Sure. Makes sense.
Yeah, so but you can go first.
Because it's also true when you're clearing at the end of the era or whatever, right? Yeah. You're like, what am I doing? Okay, so you want me to go first?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, cool. So I'm first player, la la la. Okay, so we got all this stuff up here.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm going to move this up here.
Oh, sure.
And then you can move your cards up
a little higher.
That way they can be on the camera.
Well, they are on the camera. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that's my 4. I'm going to activate this golden ticket.
The golden ticket,
which is a cannon in the book, right?
So you now have a cannon in the book. It doesn't really do anything for you until you activate things. So
exactly.
Yeah, and now you're activating this card, which says
1 of everything.
If you have 1 of every resource, you get 4 victory points as many times as you want.
Which I don't, because that's pelt, and it's not a green.
Right.
So there you go.
But you can but you need to complete this to be able to do the extra.
Nope, didn't happen.
Okay, did you plan for that?
I did not.
Okay, you can take it back.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good, but thank you.
No worries.
Sometimes in life, it's just the way it goes.
Sometimes Catherine doesn't favor you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm activating this, which means I can discard 1 card to get 2 up the favor track. So I'm going to discard this card. I'm just going to put it into a crazy discard pile over here. And I'm going up 2 up the favor track.
Because why? Because you did this 1 time.
Yep, I discarded 1 card. And now I'm about to do this to get 1 more up the favor track.
Right.
And do that. But now I only have 1 card left in my hand. But I'm all the way up here on the favor track, baby, which means now I have a hand limit of 5. I'm getting 1 victory point in the mid-game scoring, and I get 0 points for the end game, but I need to get it up there.
Yes, get it up.
All right.
Okay.
That was our first turn. Congratulations on your first turn.
Oh, thank you. Indubitably. Okay.
All right, next turn. So we both get 2 cards again. That's your end game scoring.
Yeah, I know. I just want to look at it. Whoa, stay. Okay. We both get 2 cards again, eh?
2 cards again. All right.
And we're going to
now, once again, put 1 on your top row and 1 on the bottom row.
All right.
And there we go. I'm going to put 1 there. And I'm going to put 1. Oh.
No. Yes, this is when you can start shopping. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I like this one, though. That's the trouble. I like this, but I also like this. And I also like this. And I also like this. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I'll go like this. All right.
Alrighty.
And sorry, I'm not done. Let me,
Yeah, sorry everyone that joined late, but we had a camera break, so we only have this 1 overhead camera. So we're going to try to get everything in the overhead as much as we can, but
yes,
we'll see how it goes.
Sorry, I need to look at this. Okay. Just in case. Okay.
All right. You want me to go first this time?
Sure, if you want to.
I'm activating this yellow card.
Because this is usually simultaneous.
Yeah. So this means I get to build a house.
Whoa.
And I'm building a house in either Novorossiya. So I know this is an orange region, so I know it's going to be one of these buildings. Novorossiya is right here. If I built a house here, then during the mid-game scoring, I'm going to go up the favor track. That's what that crown means.
Yes.
Or I could build the house in Nizhny Novgorod, which would mean I could take one of these resources, which is good for my end game scoring card. I need 2 of those wheat to do that. Or I can go to Kharkov and get a bearskin rug, and I only need 1 bearskin rug for my scoring over here, so that might not be a bad idea. But I think I'm just going to go for the favor track stuff, and that'll be like my starting point to get my houses starting out in the world.
All right.
Then it also says if I have a horseshoe and a caviar and a bear pelt, I get 2 victory points. I don't. I only have bear pelts, and I don't have anything else, so that's it.
Did you plan to do that? Whoa! I just turned it on Tom. Okay. All right, my turn. Here we go. I'm going to build also Siberia, Irkutsk, or Nazan, or what is that?
Kazan.
Okay.
Which again, blue region, so it's here. Irkutsk, Kazan, or
Siberia.
Pakistan?
No,
Siberia.
So that one, this one, or this one. So I can gain...
If you build Siberia, you're going to get an extra victory point every time the mid-game scoring happens. Or Kazan gets you a...
Pelt or grain?
Grain.
Okay.
And Irkutsk is the other one. And it's a horseshoe.
I just need a horseshoe. Oh, I need a horseshoe and a grain, or... Yeah. Okay.
Mike says he went to the store today and almost bought Queensdale.
What?
I don't even know what game that is.
I don't know. I'm going victory point. Do I put my thing here?
Yeah, you put it right there just to show that you have a house in Siberia.
Okay.
Ooh, it's cold there. It's cold.
All right, am I just... Oh, whoops. Well, that's not true. I'm so sorry. That's not true. It's not true because I flipped this card, but I'm activating this one.
Oh,
so
okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
I'm so sorry.
You just got so excited. I got you.
I flipped it, and then I'm like, no, I'm going to activate this one instead. I'm so sorry. Okay. So
you're activating that one.
My bad.
No worries.
So I'm getting rid of 2.
You're getting rid of 2 cards, and then you can build a greenhouse anywhere you want.
A greenhouse anywhere I want. Okay.
So if you're in the victory points, you can come here to Smolensk.
Okay. Yes. I will go here. Smolensk. Okay.
That's very good. Catherine likes you a lot in Smolensk.
Oh, thank you. And those are horseshoes, of which I only have 1. So can't do it.
Yep.
Okay. My bad. All right.
Very good. All right. So next round. 1 card for you. 1 card for me. 1 card for you. 1 card for me. All right. I got to get some cards because my hand limit's 5 now, and I only have 3 cards in my hand. But I also would like to get some of this stuff rocking and rolling.
Rocking.
And how many books you got over there? You got 3 books?
3 books, brother.
But you only have 2 cannons, and I have 2 cannons. So maybe if I get some cannons out there, I'll at least win the cannon race. Am I going to win the cannon race?
Maybe. You will.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do I have that?
I don't know, but I'm ready to play my cards.
Okay, then. I think I'm gonna...
It's okay. Don't rush, babes.
I think I'm going to do that so I can get a cannon and a book out here in the world. And one of those things.
The wife wants fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Oh, is that what you want?
That's what Best is saying about his wife.
Oh, nice.
But it's $150. But where's your...
that Fortune and Glory game looks so dumb, though. If you've ever seen the box for it.
His wife wants it, but you're like, that game looks really dumb.
Yeah, it's funny. Because the box art is basically a bunch of nerds cosplayed and took a bunch of pictures when they're cosplaying in like steampunk outfits and stuff.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, we're having fun chasing the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
But it's out of print now, so that's why everyone loves to.
And it looks like that's why it might be $150.
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive.
Gotcha.
But if people would just realize that, just because a game is old doesn't mean it's good.
Oh, or just because
save your money.
Just because a game is expensive doesn't mean it's good.
That's
a lesson I'm pretty sure that you've learned a couple of times. Okay. My turn?
Your turn.
Thank you. Next. Okay. I'm activating. See, now I'm off the board because I'm not on the camera. You can. You can, Toucan. You and your broken camera and everything. Okay, this was here. This is the card I'm activating. So I'm flipping this one, which is get rid of
3 cards.
You can't see because we're in front of it.
No, it's cool. Here, just do this.
You just do this. Whoa. All right. I'm activating this golden card. I'm going to get rid of 3 cards one time and get 10 victory points. And Tom can suck it. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Suck.
And if all cards were the same color, you would also go up in the
but I didn't.
Track, but you didn't. But that's cool. 3
I
cards, 10 points.
Give it to me.
She's on the board.
Do you have 10 points? No, he does not.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love that card.
Yeah. Okay.
Catherine likes your cards. She likes when you got the track.
Yeah, she does. That's code for something else,
That's
but yes.
Right. My Russian is a bad Borat impression.
That's okay.
All right.
That's all you, babes.
Oh, yes. I have to activate. I'm activating this. That gets me 3 victory points straight up.
3 victory points.
And then I can discard a card for 4 victory points. I might as well do it.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good job. Okay. Out of cards.
I am also out of cards.
Out of cards.
So these are the last 2 cards.
This is the last card. This is the end of an era.
This is the end of the era. This is after this turn. We are at the end of the era.
Yes. Oh no! Okay. Let's see. I see.
Ho ho ho!
Oh ho! Ah ha ha!
Yeah, I think we're doing that.
Oh, look at this. Oh, what's this? And hold on. Which way am I going here? Because I'm not gonna have that, right?
Yeah.
Why? I have to decide which one of these I want to do. Oh.
Whoa!
Or that.
Catherine wants you to get favor with her.
Oh yeah, does she? Okay.
She wants you to build buildings.
Yeah.
You like those buildings with the wheat.
Oh, these are different. Oh, gives me something different. Hold on, I need to look. I mean, I'll do it, but I won't like it, Catherine. I'll do it. Oh no, I'm gonna go this way. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just show you guys. Are you gonna go, or you want me to go?
You can go.
All right. Okay.
Whoa, she's building a building.
Building a building. So I'm going to...
Best Red Hood had to work early or something, so he left early, but he's going to watch later. Don't you worry.
I'm going to go Novorossiya, Nitya Halgard. I don't know how to say these. That one.
Yep, so you could go here
this one, or Kiev.
Or this one to get a wheat. Or Kiev will get you a caviar.
I'm going to go caviar. A little too late, but that's all right.
All right, that's one of the 5 you need minimum to get your end game scoring card going.
Yep. It's all you, babes.
All right, I'm going to reveal this brand new place, but I'm activating this one. And this says, for every book I have, I get to draw 1 card.
Oh, good job.
1, 2, 3 books. There's 3 cards, and I have a hand limit of 5, so there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I have 3 cannons,
which you
1, 2, 3, I get to go up the favor track.
You have more than that. Very good. Okay.
And that, as they say, is that. End of an era, of an age, the age of Catherine. All right, so we look at what happens at the end of age. First thing, we look at the cannons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannons.
I have 3.
You have 3. That means I get 4 victory points.
Counting only the top row.
4, and you get nothing.
Yeah, I get nothing.
Then we look at the books. How many books do you got?
Read it.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4 books to my 1, 2, 3 books.
Yep. So I get to build wherever I want.
You get to build a house wherever you want.
Wherever I want. I will. Oh,
whoa.
What is this path? Oh. Do I get to take this also?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a free house. Free city. That's what Beth says. Yep.
Okay.
Take me down to the free city.
Okay. What else do we do with the scoring?
All right. Then we actually look at what's on the board, score for our shit on the board. So first thing is we count our little villages. I don't know how you built 3 villages, but that's 1, 2, 3 victory points plus 1 is 4 victory points for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. I have 1 measly building. That's 1 victory point for me. But I get to go up the favor track.
Yeah.
Then we're going to look at where we are in the middle of the favor track. So I get 2 victory points and you get 0 victory points. Whoa, we're tied.
Oh.
And then that's it. So now what we're going to do is, oh, Reddit's back.
Whoa.
So endeth the first stage. Yes.
You can't sleep.
All right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take all of the pairs of cards that you've already activated. They're gone from the game. You can't activate them again. They're done. And guess what? You should then have 3 cards, just like we started with. And these get discarded.
Okay. Well, there's lots of quiet. Whoa.
Yep.
Where do these go? Just
in the discard. Yep.
Okay, and these are.
And now we're going to get
blue.
2 cards just for being the end of the age one. You get 2 cards because Catherine likes you. She favors you, and it says right here at the end of round 1, you get 2 cards.
Okay.
But you also have to keep your hand limit. So you're still hand limit 3, which means you don't get 2 cards, but you do get 2 victory points.
Oh.
Because your hand limit is too low, but my hand limit is 6, and I have 5 cards right now. So I don't even
get. That doesn't make sense. I can't handle 2 cards because my hand limit is 3 cards.
You can't handle the 2 bonus cards that Catherine was going to give you at the end of the round.
Well, I'm leaving then. Just kidding.
All right. So now we're starting the second age. So this is like the Lord of the Rings TV show. We're in the second age. So we're going to get 2 cards for the top of the round.
We're not.
And now you're going to take one of these cards and put them on top, and one of these cards and put them on bottom.
Okay. I'm still wondering how I built 3 things.
4, 5, 6. I have 7 cards, so I actually have to not take 1, and I get 1 victory point.
But 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom, eh?
Yes, ma'am. So if you want to get more cards, maybe put 1 on the top that gives you cards.
You would think it would be this easy, babe, but it's not.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes and yes. Oh, and what do you got book-wise? You got 1 book. I got 1 book. You got 1 cannon. I got 2 cannons. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how I built 3 places, but my cards are gone now. How did I do that? I don't know. You
build 1 place with a card. You built 1. You pick 2 places with a card, and you got a free city at the end of the age because you had the most books.
Okay. You say so. All right, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. So I need to get to building some cities. Thanks for the reminder.
You're welcome.
So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. No, we're going to do this.
This.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to build buildings in blue at some point, but right now I'm going to discard cards and go with that favor track, baby.
Whoa. Do it.
So let's see. I want to keep that card. I can get rid of, so I'm going to discard 2 cards, these 2 cards, to go up 3 spaces on the track. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, good job.
I am the favorist of the favorites.
You are the favorite of the favorites because I don't have any colors that match, so it's your turn.
Okay. Well, that's it. So now we get 2 more cards. And a card, and a card.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why it's important also to think about not putting all the same color on the top row, so you have some.
I didn't do that on purpose.
I know.
That was the end of the round, and everything got cleared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm a toddler, everybody. It's true. All right. Let's see here.
Put that there, and we're gonna put this.
Yeah, oof.
I'll put that there.
Okay. Go.
Steph says, didn't Catherine eat her favorites? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Go ahead. You go.
All right. We're just going to get another building out there, and I'm going to activate this building. So I get to build in the green region in Smolensk, Vyborg, or Riga. So Smolensk gets me a victory point. That's closer to my Novorossiysk. Riga gets me wheat, which I need for my end game.
Wheat.
And Vyborg. What the hell is Vyborg? Oh, it's up here. I see. It's the pelt. Bear rug. Bear skin rug. Pelt. Yeah, we're going to go here for the victory points. Smolensk.
Okay. All set there?
All set.
Okay, well, I'm going to move this over here. I'm doing this gold one, and I'm activating the gold one.
All right.
So for every book, I can draw I can draw a card. Yep. So I have two. So I can draw 2 cards, please. And I don't have 3 cannons, so I cannot go up.
All right.
Right.
And now we're going to get 2 more cards.
But I have a hand limit of 3, so what do I do? 2, and 2 more is 4.
1 more, and then you get 1 victory.
Okay. Thank you. Did you give me the victory point?
I did.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Let's see here. Oh dear. Okay. Well. Okay.
So, what do we want to do? Well, we're tied for cannons now, so I might want to think about some cannon cards happening. But you have 1 book and I have 1 book. If I got 1 book out there, that could totally screw things over. I think we're going to do that, and I think we're going to do this. Nope. We're going to do that. All right.
May I go? May I finish?
You may finish.
Okay.
Relax, guy.
This is a card I put out, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to activate this one. All right. Siberia, Irkutsk, and Kazan. Right?
So you get to build a building.
This was the one I was talking about, and then I, did it wrong.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. Siberia, which one? This one or this one? Is that green? And this is horseshoe? What is that?
This is a horseshoe, yeah.
Horseshoe me, bro.
Horseshoe.
Right? Yeah. Thank you. And for every book I have, I get to draw a card. So, I'm sorry, for every 2 books. 1, 2. So I get to add a card.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, and I like to put these on the card so you can see like how far away you are.
He's super controlling, right, you guys? Whoa, I feel so controlled, like under Catherine's reign.
You're Catherine.
Okay.
All right, cool.
What's your turn?
Oh yeah, this is my turn.
Yeah.
Let me get that card out. And then we're going to activate this. We're going to build a house in Smolensk, Revel, or Viborg.
Whoa.
Harriet and blah, blah, Viborg.
You're a Viborg, Harry.
Let's see. Revel or Smolensk. Well, I'm in Smolensk. Where's Revel? I'll take a horseshoe.
Revel.
No, I like Viborg just for the name.
Oh, yeah, just for the name.
All right, cool.
Hi. Hilarious.
All set?
Yep.
Here's your 2 cards.
But I can't.
When we're at the top of the round, you always get 2 cards. Doesn't matter your hand limit.
Oh, okay.
Yep, the very first A of the round, you don't have to worry about your hand limit.
Okay, if you say so.
All right, and this is the end of the age, the last one.
Of the age.
Oh, Beth says he saw you just gave Luca Wars a 9. Really, Luca Wars?
Yeah, super fun.
She just remarked the other day how she wants to play it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but I can't do that.
I thought you locked her up.
I did, and then she wanted to come back out.
Okay.
So she was banging on the gate. You didn't hear her. She was like a prisoner in Catherine's reign. She was like, "Get me out of here." Well, let's see here. What can I?
See.
All right, can I do this one? All right. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm going to move these over here since these are the ones I'm going to activate. Okay, are you done? Go ahead.
I'm done. Let's do it.
Do it.
I'm building another house in Smolensk, Revel, or Novgorod.
Okay.
So I'm in Smolensk. I'm so Revel or Novgorod. I'd rather be in Revel and get a horseshoe. Horseshoe me, bro.
Yeah, the Lucha Wars was fun, but yeah, it's silliness, and then you need to get some tension out.
Someone's getting favor track action.
Cannons. Okay. Oh, sorry, and I'm activating this one. So discard 1 time and get 2.
Yep.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so
or 2 cards gets you 3.
Oh, yeah, because I can do all that, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. 1, a 2, a 3. Okay.
All right, now your hand limit's 5, and you're getting victory points.
Yeah.
In the mid-round, which is now the mid-round.
It is mid-round time.
The end of age 2.
It's the end of an era.
Oh, Shogun sign is here. Is there a lot of game there? It has a cool theme, but wondering if it's enough for a $50 price tag.
Ooh, which game?
Yeah, which game? This game?
I have to teach about Catherine the Great each year, so the theme looks great.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
No, this is a great game, but I mean, you'll see at the end.
Yeah, it's.
But this mechanism is really unique, and yeah, it's neat how you can put things together. And the teach is easy, and the whole game supposedly plays 30 minutes. We're already at the end of age 2.
Right, but the person is saying that they have to teach about Catherine the Great, so wondering if this is going to be like an enhancing tool.
Yeah, it could. I think the locations are historically accurate. So if you're trying to teach like the history of what the cities were in that time, then I think this would be good. There's nothing else here thematic.
Right.
All right. So we're first looking at cannons. Who's got the most cannons? You got 4 cannons. I have 3 cannons, which means you get 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Okay. Those are my cannons. Boom, 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 boom.
I have 1 book. You have 2 books.
Oh, suck it, Smolensk builder.
So you get to build a city anywhere you want.
Anywhere I want. Well, let's keep connecting the high road, shall we? Let's see. What do I need here? I've got 1 of each except for grain. Do I need? Yeah, I need a grain. Is this a grain?
That is
and
a grain.
It connects my...
Not yet. You'd have to have 1 here in Bonres.
What do you mean?
But this connects. Riga connects here.
This connects. This goes... It connects.
It's not directly connected.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Fine. Okay. I see how you are.
All right.
Right? Done and done? Because I'm smart and I have all the weaponry.
Yeah,
okay, what
that's
else?
True. All right. Now we're going to look at the cities. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm also getting a favor from the Catherine. And I'm also getting 1 victory point from my victory point city.
Okay.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're also getting 1 extra victory point. And that's it. Then we look here, and I'm getting 3 victory points, and you're getting 1 victory point.
Yes.
And that's it. That's our cleanup. So we're gonna take all of the cards that have matches and get them out of your thing. We're discarding them.
Oh, now I'm
3
back.
Cards left.
Now I'm back to blue, yellow, and green. No cannons and no books nowhere. Okay, come on.
And now we're both going to get 2 cards for the favor at the end of the age because she loves us so much, that Catherine.
Catherine also enjoys dogs.
And you have a hand limit of 5, so you're cool.
I am cool. I'm cool also, whether my hand limit is 5 or not.
That is true. And now let's start the top of the 3rd age, the last age of the game, by getting 2 more cards.
Okay.
All right, this is it. This is the last
of
the game. So we have 4 turns left in the game. 4 turns to get this up. If you're trying to get connected cities, you want to get your favor up so you can get a good multiplier. The number on the right is the multiplier times your connected cities.
Yep.
For me, I need to connect these effing cities. So I definitely need a city in Riga and a city in Kiev. So I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities times 2 would be 12 points. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting this further up then if I'm going to do that. And yeah, and also your endgame scoring cards, you need 5. You have 4 right now, so if you got 1 more of these, that's 5 points at the end of the game. But if you got 2 more of these, you would have 8 points. 3 more will get you 12 points. Yeah, you're so much closer to the endgame scoring card. You might want to go for more for more resources.
It's all about playing a distracted game, kids. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that was a nice overview. Sorry. Okay.
That's right. I think Bess is saying you do 4 rounds, but no, it's only 3. So that's why age 1 and age 2, you get cards at the end, and then at the end of age 3, it says right here on the scoring track, or the track, that's final scoring, the little Caesar crown means scoring.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
so that's it. 4 rounds, and this game is over, and we're doing final scoring. So you got to get all your last shit going on.
You got to get
now. If you can go on.
Okay. May I go?
Right.
May I go, buddy?
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm revealing first. I'm building.
All right. You're building in St. Petersburg or Riga or Novgorod.
Well, this is going to. Let's see. I already built in Riga, right? St. Petersburg, Riga, and Novgorod.
Yep.
And you can't build the same place twice, correct?
You cannot build the same place twice.
Okay, well, I'll go to St. Petersburg.
Hey, Jerry is here.
Whoops, that house is drunk. Okay, I'll go to St. Petersburg, and I don't have any books to get 2 victory points, so now I'm done.
There you go. I'm also going to play a building card, and I'm activating that building card. So I can do blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. I'm going to Kiev.
You know what? Oh, no, I can't do that.
And I'm grabbing this caviar, I believe it is. I think that's what it is. You might want to take a look at that. That looks like a dish of caviar. Now I've got 3 of the 5 minimum required for my end game points.
Yeah. Will you be all right if I change my
building
place? Yep. I'm sorry. Because I see, these things aren't going to connect.
We're
it's
not
the last
cheating.
round.
We're just fixing it.
It's the last round. It's not going to connect. So I'm going to go to Novgorod instead, as indicated as available on my card.
Oh, sure.
Because I'm going to get my my other caviar or whatever.
Yep. So now you're definitely getting 5 points at the end of the game.
Redonk.
If you get 2 more of those, you're getting 12 points at the end of the game.
Okay. Thank you for letting me swoopity swap.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I interrupted you.
That's it. Let's do the next round.
Oh.
2 cards each.
Okay. Fish eggs. Jaws likes fish eggs. Just saying.
That is correct. So I'm trying to get boom, boom, boom. I need Riga for sure. Riga is in my purview. I have no cards that get me Riga, so I need to focus on books. I got 1 book here. I definitely want to put a book out into the world just to get it going.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can activate one of these other things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see. What's this one? Whoops. I'll put this. I'll put it over here. So we're gonna see it.
Steph says she tells the kids at her shows, age 6+, that silk comes from worm butts.
Oh.
I now have to introduce them to caviar. Yes.
Oh, yes. That's so gross. Okay, go ahead if you want to go first.
Sure. So I got this out here just to get the book because I wanted to try to get some book action rolling.
Sure.
And I'm going to activate this green card, which gets me 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And I can discard a card to get 4 more victory points.
Whoa, good job.
Yes, please. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You pass right by.
I'm going to do this one. Siberia. How do you say that? Help.
Arkhangelsk.
Oh, Arkhangelsk. So you don't know is what it sounds like.
Oh, it's Arkhangelsk.
Arkhangelsk.
Which is here. It's a bear pelt.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Oh, sorry. And I'm going to activate it. So I'm going to go here. So I can get another bear pelt.
Yeah. That's 8 points. You son of a bitch.
Is it? 1. Oh, yeah, these are the bear pelts. I guess I need 3 bear pelts, 2 caviar. One grain of thing in one horseshoe. All right, so I just need another bear pelt.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have 2 horseshoes and a pelt?
Including these?
Yep.
Oh, I think so. 2 horseshoes and a pelt. Yes, I do. What does that mean?
You get to draw 1 card.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's draw 2 cards, and we've got 2 rounds left.
Dear, oh dear. Oh, and my hand limit is 5, so it's okay, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cooly cool and the cooly cools.
All right.
I see. Let's see here. I don't want to activate any of this.
I'll put that down there.
I go.
I'll put that down there. I'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Catherine wants your favors.
I can't do that one. Nope. It's no good.
Yes, Catherine is coming at you.
Just trying to think. I'm not sure.
Also, the funny part, the reason I got this game is because I heard that the kids were complaining about it. Because,
No, I don't know.
Well, people don't like history when people are like warlords and destroy people and whatnot. And so, like, there's a war in Ukraine. I don't know if you've heard, but all the Ukraine people are upset about these Ukraine cities being spelled the old Russian way and not the Ukraine way. And God forbid there's history involved.
Yep. That's true.
So there will probably be a reprinting of this game that has some kind of cultural something to it. So, so if you want the first printing, you better go get it now.
Ready?
Do it.
Green. Every book I get 1.
Yes.
So I get 1 card. Oh, sorry. Whoops. There you go.
For every 3 cannons, you get a crown.
Oh, yeah. Do I have 3 cannons now? Whoa. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. I'm placing that out. I'm doing this, which activates this, which means I get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. And I can discard a card to get 4 more.
Whoa. Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that's my turn. All right. Are you ready for the last?
I am, but I'm not really.
Turn of the game. There are your last 2 cards.
Okay, this is my hand limit of 5.
That's cool.
What? This doesn't count?
During phase A, it doesn't count.
Okay. Oh, man. Let's see here. Well, Ricky-dicky-doo.
Ricky-dicky-doo is correct.
What a bummer. Okay. All right. Oops. I'm going to put this here. Do this. All right. This is my final. This is it, right?
This is it. Final turn.
Okay. All right. Who's ahead? You are? Oh, you are a lot.
Victory points, yeah.
And up on the track, too. I didn't do that part very well.
Yep. I was.
Yes.
As we learned last game, you also get 1 at the end of the game. You get a victory point for every card left in your hand. So if you had some card to draw a bunch of cards, that would be a good thing.
You're ahead. I'm gonna go.
Do it.
I'm gonna build one more time. So, sorry, because I'm gonna activate it here. Siberian Kazan. Jibba Jibba, and I'm gonna go to. I'd already made it up in my head, but I can't remember now. Oh, this, because Siberia is not really gonna help me, and this also. Oh no, wait, Yeah, and I already built there. So this doesn't help me. It doesn't help me with this.
It doesn't help
I screwed myself out of that. Didn't get it. And good. For every 2...
If you discard 2 cards, you can put a house on any city that has a victory point.
Oh, okay. And we're not going to use these anymore. They're just victory points, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Discard 2, and I get to do what? Put a house on any
city that has a victory point.
Okay. So this would be good for connecting.
Yes.
And then that would run that out. This would be okay for connecting. That'd be shorter though.
Either way, you're going to have a maximum 4.
This. Okay, well, I'll go to Siberia since that's where I tried to build in the beginning, but I activated the wrong card, remember?
Yep.
Okay. All right, that's my turn. Right, how are you going to finish this, you Catherine favorite SOB?
I'm going to activate this guy who gets me 2 cards.
Nice.
And for every 3 books, I go up the track twice. 1, 2, 3. Go up the track twice.
Yep.
And that's my turn. All right, so first we do the interim scoring. So who has the most cannons?
Not me, I have 1.
I have 1, so we're tied, so we both get 2.
Hilarious.
Who has the most books?
I have 1.
I have 3.
Oh, you get to build.
I get to build. And I'm going to build in the one place that I needed, Riga.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Riga connects all of my dudes.
Okay, cool.
Then we're going to look at the city scorings. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points in city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot, but not really.
Plus, you don't have any favor tracks. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1 favor track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1 favorite track.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
And then we get scores for the cities. I get 5, you get 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, good job.
And now we do final scoring. So final scoring, we get 1 point for every card left over in your hand. I have 4 cards left.
I have 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. We get whatever your end game scoring card was. I didn't complete it at all. You got 8, I think.
Because you get how many?
For 6, you get 8.
Yeah,
1,
I
2,
didn't get
3,
all of them.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Whoa.
And then finally, we get our times the buildings.
Oh, and this is where you did it, because I didn't get any.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is your largest building times 1. You're getting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3.
Oh, 18. Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Holy shnikes.
And that,
as they say. Whoa.
Is that? Let's see what she thinks.
Whoa. Or as Catherine would say, whoa. No. She would say, whoa, you're my favorite, Tom. Whoa, Tom, you're my favorite. That's what she would say.
I am the favorite.
Yeah, you are the favorite.
But then, like Steph said, she'll probably just eat me later.
Yeah, probably.
Steph is guessing you're going to give it a 7 or an 8.
A snack. Well, that's all right. You got to quiz me, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I definitely was playing distracted tonight because my dog is having a fit over here.
Yeah.
So that was definitely distracted, and I was playing quickly. Like, you can definitely get stuck in the analysis paralysis as you did at the top of the game, only describing the options in your hand, Mr. Man.
That's true.
Right?
There are a lot of options.
Yeah, there are a lot of options.
If you go quick, you could definitely do this game in 30 minutes.
We played an hour, less than an hour, because you did the explaining.
Yeah.
But if you take your time, see, because I built here and there, and if you take your time and connect everything, then you pull out 18 points to win at the end.
That's true. I think this is the broken mechanism.
Yeah, it's
because there's no reason not to go at favor track at that point. So for me, I like games when like there's a lot of different ways to win.
Yeah.
And granted, we haven't tried them all yet, but
this is only the second time
this card gets you 12 points as well.
Yeah.
So if you could get the card plus a lot of victory point cities, maybe that could also be a good strategy. I don't know. It's definitely fun. It's just I think you're kind of stuck that you gotta go up that favorite track.
I think it's hard to yes. I think while it's lovely and it's fun to play and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna guess if you're
I'd love to try not doing the favorite track and just getting all draw cards and seeing how many victory points I can get from drawing cards.
Gotcha. That's funny.
Because I wonder if that's a thing or not. If that's a thing, that would be a kind of cool thing. Then you don't have to worry about the favorite track. You just have to keep pumping draw card. You have to get draw cards.
Right.
And then I wonder, could you get, because really
add to your hand, right?
Because what did I cost? 50, so I'm at 73. Can you get 73 points worth of draw cards? I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, right. But just the few times we've played, we're just like, oh, this is the way to go to like go up the favor and get your buildings, right? But that's just
anything that has a multiplier track, like this multiplier track. And if I would have got one more up this track, it would have been ×3, it would have been ×4.
Yeah.
So 6 × 3 would have been 6 × 4.
Right.
I mean, anytime there's a multiplier like that, it definitely makes sense. But the multipliers only get good. They only start here, and they only are ×2 here.
Yeah.
So you've really got to be up here for it to be worth it at all.
Yeah. I mean, I got there.
Yeah, Best of Star Trek's the same way. You got to get lucky cards or build a ton of connected cities and go up the track. That's it, right? Get as many connected cities as you can and get as high as this track. You're going to get 20-something points.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. It's still fun because it's quick. It's not like
well, it's not even that it's quick. This is fun. Like, to me, I enjoy
pick one to activate, pick one to put in the row.
Because you can hope that you'll plan ahead.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different options. I think you can kind of change the way your game goes, or you can definitely, like I did in the beginning, I'm going to focus on the books, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's also quick for you. Hopefully you won't get bogged down. But anyway, you can quiz me.
All right, let's talk about the theme. Did you feel that you were out in Mother Russia trying to get the favors of the Catherines?
I did not feel immersed in the theme. No.
Yeah.
Could have been, I don't know what else it could have been, but it could have been anything.
Yeah, even the art is a missed opportunity. Like, this could have actually been a really cool, like, 3D board or something that had cities on it, and even the art on the cards is very much.
It's
it looks
muddy.
Like it came from a.
It's muddy. It's not vivid. It's not detailed. I was like, what is that? A bracelet? A necklace? Is that caviar? Is that a horseshoe? What's happening? Yep. And they're not. And the colors aren't distinct enough. The pelt and the grain, it's the same kind of hourglass kind of shape on the card, and I'm like, which is it?
Mike Forner says all 3 ages were played already. He probably went out to get a smoke or something, and he's like, oh, what, it's over already?
Yeah, it's totally over.
Yeah, that's it,
Mr.
And
Forner.
Best of Star Trek is true. This could be a space theme. I was actually just thinking about making this a space theme.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Because the space theme would make a lot more sense, connecting spaceports or something.
Would it though? But anyway.
Steph says a better theme is garbage collectors.
Yes. Right.
All right. So let's talk about the conflict. Was there good player interaction? Did you feel a race against time to get all your stuff done before the game shut you down?
It does go quickly. We definitely said that. So I know that you've got to turn and burn. And yes, it is. You can. Yeah, I do feel an urgency and the competitiveness against my own plan and to see what you're doing as well. Does that make sense? Yep. It might sound weird to say, but yeah, like, oh, what am I going to be able to execute? Can I do this one thing or not?
Yep. I do love the cannons and the books mid-game scoring because that is the one thing that keeps you looking at your opponent. Otherwise, you don't really have to worry about your opponent.
Yeah.
And you're kind of doing your own game.
Yeah, then it'd be
you're not like
side by
multiplayer
side
solitaire because there's still that element of, and it's very impactful. Like getting books to get free cities is huge.
Yeah, that's a big one. So because I know that that's what you're about, so that's why I'm like, I'm booking it.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Let's talk about the end of the game. Was it satisfying? Did you feel all this work you did to build the cities paid off?
The end of the game itself doesn't go. It doesn't go. Dun, 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 oh wow! I did everything, because you don't know if you did everything until the final.
Well, I'll just say this: if you weren't distracted, it would have been a tougher race for the books. And if I didn't get this Kiev, I wouldn't have. I would have had 4 cities, and even 4 times 3 is 12. I would not have.
Yeah, it was 6 fewer. You still would have beat me.
Yeah, but what I didn't get, you would have got. So I think there is a bigger push-pull, and me getting this was satisfying because I was able to pull it off. But I think it would be much harder if you were actually into the game instead of worrying about whatever. Because the thing is, there's only 3 ages, and there's only 4 cards you're activating per turn. You're activating 12 cards, period. 12. When you get one of these where you're like, turns. I didn't activate anything. Oh, well. That's not the way to play this game.
Don't impersonate me on camera.
I'm just saying you can't do that.
Well, I did it.
You did it.
I did it, and I lost. Case in point. I did it. I guess what? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
That's true.
I'm not going to call my mom in tears. I lost the game. Yeah.
Oh, Steph really likes this game, so she says you better start scoring it good.
Okay, I really like it too.
All right. So you didn't like the ending though, or you didn't feel that it ramped up.
It doesn't ramp up. Yeah. It doesn't ramp up.
All right. Let's talk about the.
You just know that the end is coming.
Let's talk about the ease of play. Was it fun to do the turns every turn?
Yes.
Yes. This is the most unique.
So cool.
Action selection
so smart.
System.
So fun.
Yeah.
You don't really need your cheaters except for the shitty iconography.
Yeah. Yeah. The resource pictures are the biggest problem. Like they're really hard to tell, and the colors kind of match together.
It's this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the artwork. It feels like a dusty history book, and I'm not into that.
But it is history, so I guess that's what it's supposed to be.
Yes, it is.
Let's talk about were there good fun combos or payoffs? Did you feel clever by...
I'm going to make Catherine's face right now. There it is.
There it is.
There's the book cover. Okay, what's the question?
Did you feel clever executing some of the card combos and getting the stuff done that you wanted?
Oh, yes, it is. It does have a nice chain reaction sometime, even though you're only activating one thing, or if you get just the right combination of cards turns in a row, like if you build your top out and then you can play them all, that's fun.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Did you think the game length was good?
I did think the game length was great.
Right? It's great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
This is all Euro games should be this.
Oh my gosh! But then they're not Euro games, are they?
Let's talk about the rules. Was it easy to understand the iconography? Can make out?
Was it easy to understand? I'm trying to think. Yes, I believe it was. Again, I'm going to, it's the terrible resource iconography. But yeah, looking back to the first time I played, whenever that was, a week ago. Yeah. Easy. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about the mechanisms. Were there good, fun, interconnected mechanisms that worked seamlessly together? Did you find
Steph, I hope you're getting your scoring now. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we already talked about that. I think.
The mechanism.
I mean, this is the whole thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. So smart. So smart.
Let's talk
quick.
about were the things we hate about Euro games. Were your actions limited? Did you feel that there wasn't anything you? Probably the only thing was that time you had 3 blue cards and you couldn't activate a blue card, maybe, or.
Oh.
But I mean, that's like such a rare
occurrence
that I'm not sure how often that would happen.
Yeah. So so the actions actually built into the game round and round and round after every round. No, they weren't limiting. No, it's great.
All right. And then finally, would you play it again?
I'm going to turn this camera off and play it again right now.
Whoa.
Yes, I'd play it again.
All right, cool. What do we think she rated it?
I don't know. Everyone had their knickers in a twist. What's so funny? What do you wear in 1700s Russia? They're probably not knickers.
It's probably
pantaloons. No, I don't know.
Cards.
I don't know. But anyway, everyone was all upset. But no.
Will Catherine favor me? I don't know. Is she gonna favor me?
Is it an 8?
It's an 8.
Whoa!
Yes, you got it right, and Steph got it right. And
good job. Are you happy now? Red Hood, go to sleep to this.
So there you have it. So guess what, Euro game designers? Make a really cool, easy action selection system. Make the game play in 30 to 45 minutes and make it not about collecting resources so much.
Who's going to like it?
Who's going to like it?
This guy.
She's going to like it.
Whoa! As Krigstar says. Whoa! So, yes. Yeah. I would, gosh, I'm trying to think. Could you get your we're all friends here. I'm the lowest on the nerd track. I think you could get your non-nerdy friends to be involved in this game. You know, You're smart, non-nerdy. You know, I'm thinking about, I think you could do it. Because it's just not that heavy. It's not a burden. It doesn't feel like work, which is usually what happens.
Understand the actions might be a little weird for non-gamers, but.
Oh, yeah? She's sneezing. You think the actions would be weird for non-gamers? I guess. I am such a nerd now, you guys. It's been like 2 years. Tom's grabbing Raiko. He's going to put her away again. You know, she needs to chill. She needs to have a timeout. That's right. Even when Red isn't here, he's here. That's right. He is.
So there you have it.
Krigstar, you take it back right now. Mm-hmm. She doesn't hate games. Rebranding coming soon is what he said.
That's right.
No.
Every once in a while there is a diamond in the rough that comes out of nowhere. And, it's surprising. But we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, at the end of the day.
I mean,
if the only way to win...
Yeah. If we're going to have
that track, and then you could get
right, because that's when I invite my friends over who don't know how to play and be like, would you like to play this game?
Shit.
Oh gee, I guess maybe next time go up the favorite track, and you may go. You know, yes, if this is the only way to win, then we all know who's gonna, it's just gonna be both of us going favorite track, and that takes the fun out of it.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. That says, I'm quick by a really bad one. Oh, don't worry. We've got lots on deck.
The apartment is filled with terrible games. Don't you remember me playing all of them?
Oh, yes.
What's next? What's happening next week?
Well, there's all sorts of craziness happening.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, this weekend I should be getting the Last Aurora expansion. So we're going to play the Last Aurora expansion, which you like the Last Aurora.
I did.
So maybe you'll like the Last Aurora expansion.
I like that. It has that feel of, what is it? Fury. I can't even talk.
And yes, if you remember the game Rift Force, well, there's an expansion to this, and we got it. So next week might be expansion week. However.
What?
However, what? The beauty about the expansion.
That's like an oxymoron. The beauty about the expansion. What?
Rift Force Beyond.
Rift Force.
Is that makes it solo. So it's a 2-player game that you can now play solo.
Oh, that is the beauty of the expansion.
And I learned the solo, and it makes me hate the game now. So
shnikes.
So maybe he hates games. We're gonna see how the expansion goes.
Wow, look at you hating things. Wow, I mean you do hate things, but man.
What is Steph saying? What? No Marauders? What's Marauders?
Oh, she brought that up at the top of the chat. She suggested it to us. What? No Marauders? What is it? Start typing stuff. What's Marauders? I have no idea. Yeah, the very, very top, she brought it up. Said it looked good, or now it's available 2-player or something. I don't remember.
What's Marauders? Oh, the Root game. Yeah, right.
Oh, listen to you. You're like, yes.
The Root expansion, yeah. I have hesitated to
I don't know what these things
the Root, because any of the leader games are very...
Did you say Groot? Because I would play that.
Yeah, you would play Groot?
I'm Groot?
Yes, I'm not sure. We should definitely try the Root at some point. Maybe we should do a board game arena version.
Do you own this game?
I don't own the Root because the Root, I think, at its base, plays better with more players. You gotta have. It's basically an area control game.
Okay.
Where all of the little animals in the forest, and the little animals have asymmetrical special abilities.
Okay.
So first things first, you got to go to the University of Root to understand how to play the. You want to know how to play the rabbit versus the squirrel? Well, guess what? If you know how to play the rabbit, and you don't know how to play the squirrel. Fuck you! I'm going to beat you every time or whatever.
Moose so you have to. Squirrel. Can it be moose and squirrel?
So you have to be a master at the game to be good at it, and then. It's area control game, so you got to have a lot of players to make it more fun. So how many times have you?
Okay.
Do we ever play more than 2 players? None, or not much. So that's why we never played Root.
Well, Steph has been playing for 3 months, and Steam hasn't. She says.
Yeah, so maybe we should do an online game or something. So.
Send us an email, kidsgames@gmail.com, and make a date with us.
I'm not against playing it. It's just that's the reasons why we don't play it, because there's a lot more initial investment that has to happen to make a good show out of it.
Gotcha.
Right? You're gonna have to learn how to play all this stuff and whatnot. So.
Tom, chill. Whoa! Do you hear Ryko barking? You guys, she's so bossy. Oh, she's so bossy and feisty.
That's right.
What else?
That's it. Yep, it's weekend. Have a great weekend, everybody. Get a drink, start drinking,
finish your drink. I don't know. Thanks for coming. Ryko says
take care of our dog.
Ryko says thanks for coming. Thank you. That was fun. I don't know. Where did you get? Is this all done out of print now? Oh, I guess the dog.
No, you can get it online. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, $60 or something. $60. You crazy kids. We'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. And have a great weekend.
Yep. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you guys later.
Bye.
Wait a second.
Okay.
I need my end video. All right, there you go.